guys, it's Aaron Martin back again, coming at you with another video. And by the time you guys are seeing this, I will be on leave. I will not be here where I live. So, I want to introduce you guys to the newest member of my family of one, my now family of two. Say hello to Melvin the fish. Yes, I got me a small little fish tank. It's an automated. It's got like a little bit of a filter right up here. Got a nice little LED light up here that I can turn off right up here. But I leave it on for him during the daytime, and then when I go to sleep I usually turn it off. And these are my little Halo figures I got from Loot Crate. And my wallet. So, you know, yeah. That's Melvin, everybody. Melvin! Anyways, how's it going, everybody? Hope you guys like my new American flag I got in the background. I picked it up at the BX for $18. It's a nice nylon flag. It looks really nice in here. I had to hang it up, and now I feel really American. You know, bald eagle in here somewhere. No, I'm just kidding. I know I can't do that. Anyways, how's it going, guys? So, this topic of this video today is going to be really special to me, and it's how the military has changed me overall. Now, of course, this video will be different for every person that's in a different branch, so my perspective will be different for people in the Army, Navy, Marines, even Coast Guard. You're going to have different perspectives, you know. I'm a lazy airman, then you got your jarheads, you got your soldiers, and you got your sailors. It's just going to be a different story regardless. So, for me, the biggest thing to notice in myself, my favorite one is my attention to detail and my cleanliness. Before I joined, I was lazy, and I was really kind of you know, not dirty, I don't want to say this, but I was kind of a shitbag when it came to like cleanliness and keeping my stuff together. Now my room kind of has to be in order, or else I lose my absolute mind. Like, I go crazy. So I guess it's one of the major things, my attention to detail, which is with the Air Force, kind of influences the most, is attention to detail. So that's probably the biggest thing I've noticed, is just that I get so worked up over just small detail, which is good for my job. So you'll probably notice that, depending on what, I guess it really depends on how you are, if you're open to like taking in that kind of knowledge and this, that, and the other. So just being cognizant of that and just try and let it influence you, but don't let it, you know, take over you. Just don't be as OCD crazy as I am, is what I'm trying to say. Be it, but learn to control it. And then I think my other one is probably a sense of pride and meaning. So if you're like me, when I enlisted, I was working at McDonald's. I was not really doing anything with myself, and I was just kind of floating in life. You know, I didn't mean anything. Now, of course, I'm a small cog in a much bigger machine. Like, I influence the military is a lot more than being about you in my last video. However, that little piece, it matters. Like, okay, maybe not every single piece, and people think their work doesn't matter, but put meaning into your work. Like, you get a sense of pride and meaning that, yes, I'm doing something that actually matters. There's a sense of good work, a good day's worth of work that you get from just saying, like, yes, this is good, I'm putting in good work that matters, I'm helping my country, I'm fighting for my country. It's just, no matter what it is. Like, if my favorite one is, like, you're admin people, like, I don't really do anything that matters. You're doing the paperwork for the guys that need to go to do their job to blow up terrorists so we win the war. You know, like, you get to see more of a feedback for your work. You know, it depends on where you are, of course, but every piece matters in the big threshold of the big spinning wheels. So just keep that in mind too. Depending on what your job is, you don't have to be an on-the-ground foot soldier to help the war effort. You don't have to. Everything matters. So don't let anyone tell you that not everything, that something that you do doesn't matter. It matters in some way or another. You know, and if you think that way, then just, you know, like, just do your time and go do something else. You know, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Do your time, serve good, get out, take your benefits, and just go do whatever it is you want to do. The world's yours, man. And I think something else I could really say has really changed me overall. It's just my perspective on the world as a whole. So a lot of the times people in the military, and I could say this is probably truthful for me, they get a very cynical view of the world. And I guess it's terrible to look at the things the way they are, but you become a realist. You get to see, like, the world as it actually is. And not everything's gonna be fruits and rainbows. I'm telling you guys, I'm always real with you. And sometimes things in the military aren't as, or just the world in general, aren't as amazing as you want them to be. The world is a dark and messed up place. I want you guys to know that firsthand. I'm sure prior military in my comments, because you know there's quite a few of you guys that are really consistent. I appreciate you guys, by the way. Can tell you, the world's not a happy unicorns ponies place. It is a dark, evil, messed up place. The world's not friendly. The world's not kind. You know, and that's why I always love the country that I live in, because I'd rather live here than anywhere else, man. I'll tell you that straight up. If you think this country has problems, you guys have no idea. So keep that in the back of your minds. It's just that, yeah, we have our problems, but, you know, better live here than anywhere else, man. I'll tell you that straight up, because the world's not fair. The world is ugly. I'm not going to say anyone's wrong for the way they live. I can't say that, and I won't say that. That's not true. But not everyone agrees with the way we live, and they live differently. And the way we live differently conflicts with what a lot of America consists as moral values. So just keep that in the back of your mind. that the world's just not as loving and caring as you want it to be, because it's not. So you become a realist by just what you, now depending on your job, of course, by what you see and what you help and what you consist. Like I said, you aid a war/peacekeeping machine. That's what you enlist for. Don't misconstrue it again. So now, of course, you have that, and I think if anything else I can finally say is how it's really changed me as a whole. I guess it's my demeanor and how I act around others. So yeah, I could still be the dumb idiot that I was before I enlisted, and I can be quite often, but you act more mature, more professional around people, and you know when it's time to cut the bull crap and put on your game face. You know? Like it's when it's time to just go from, you know what I'm saying? So that's something you get too. You get that sense of professionalism, that backbone in your head saying like, you're in your head, wow, body, you know, things in your back saying like, this is, you know, I act this way, this is how I am. We walk standing up straight, we talk with confidence, we look people in the eyes when we're talking to them like I'm looking right at you guys. It's how we are, it's how we act. So from everything that I said, I hope you guys get to see these results just a little bit. You get a sense of way more pride. Unfortunately, you get to see the world kind of how it is. That's kind of a downside, but it helps you shape the world as it is and just helps you come to peace with how things really are. And you get that really nice sense of pride and meaning and demeanor, that military backbone, I guess. And now, while people always argue that the military has kind of gone down as a whole as far as discipline, this, that, and the other, and you know, it's gotten easier things, especially in all branches. It's gotten easier to pass through basic, it's gotten easier to do this, that, and the other. I get it. Now, while whether or not I disagree with that is kind of irrelevant, I will agree that we're still very good at what we do, and we still do a very good job at what we try to do. So never let the fact that we are getting easier as a sense of downplay. Like the American military is still very good at what it does. We're very good at what we do. I'll tell you that much right now. So this is kind of a short video, I know, because I'm trying to start packing up and getting out that door because my flight leaves really late tonight. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be recording while I'm on leave for a fun little vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Kind of mix up my playlist a little bit. But other than that, yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next week. See ya.